Hello everyone. Welcome to the second numerical problem on continuous beam in unit number 3 flexibility method for the subject structural analysis 2. So this is the given numerical. Analyze the two span continuous beam shown in the below figure by flexibility method and draw bending moment and shear force diagram. So this is the given continuous beam A, B, C, D. Now in this numerical, in member AB, it is loaded by a uniformly distributed load of 20 kilonewton meter and the moment of inertia is 2I and the length of member AB is 6 meter. Now member BC, it is loaded with a point load of 80 kilonewton at the center, that is at 2 meter from support B, and the length of member BC is 4 meter. Now in this numerical they have given the overhang portion CD of 2 meter, and at the free end of the overhang there is a point load of 40 kilonewton. Okay, and the moment of inertia for this overhang is 1I. Okay, now here as usual our first step is to find out the degree of static indeterminacy. Now as we know that we are neglecting the displacement in x direction, that is fx summation of fx we are not considering. So for the fixed support here there will be a 2 reaction. Okay, now at support B, though there will be a 2 reaction, but we are neglecting the displacement in x direction. So here there will be only one reaction, that is vertical reaction at B. Okay, now at C also there will be one reaction, though there is a hinge support, that is vertical reaction at C. So at B there will be one reaction, and at C also there will be one reaction. Okay, so total number of reaction here will be equal to 4. Okay. Now to find out the degree of static indeterminacy, the formula is R minus 3, but as we are neglecting one equilibrium equation, that is summation fx equal to 0, so our formula will become R minus 2. So total number of reactions are 4 minus 2. So the degree of static indeterminacy for the given beam is 2. Okay, now here we have to make this beam statically determinate. So here we'll consider the two redundant, that is unknowns. The first unknown is Q1, that is vertical reaction at B, and second unknown, that is Q2, which is vertical reaction at C. Okay, so Q matrix will be Q1 upon Q2. So Q1 is nothing but vertical reaction at B, and Q2 is nothing but vertical reaction at C. Okay, now the next step is to find out the DQ matrix. So DQ is nothing but displacement corresponding to redundant in original structure. As we know that redundant is nothing but the unknowns. So our first unknown is VB, that is vertical reaction at B. So at support B there is no sinking of support or spring support is given at B. So DQ1 will be equal to 0. At support C also, as there is no spring support or sinking of support is given, so DQ2 will be equal to 0. So DQ matrix will be 0, 0. Okay, so here we have found out the degree of static indeterminacy. Also we have found out the DQ matrix. Okay, now the next step. Now here if you see the first figure, the given structure is given. Okay, now if you see the second figure, it is the release structure with the load. Release structure means the given structure we have made it a statically determinate. To make this structure statically determinate, we have removed the hinge support at B, and also we have removed the hinge support at C. So by removing the support at B and C, the structure has been become statically determinate, and so we call it as a release structure. Okay, so we have to make the structure statically determinate in a such a way that after removing the support at B and C, this continuous beam ABCD is a stable one. Okay, is a stable structure. Okay. Now in figure number 3, we have removed all the load, that is we have removed the uniformly distributed load, also we have removed the point load 80 kilonewton and also the 40 kilonewton, and here we have applied the force unknown, that is Q1 equal to 1. So this is the release structure with Q1 equal to 1. Now in the next figure, again all the loads are removed and we have applied Q2 equal to 1. So release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay. So in the next figure, we are going to find out the displacement analysis of a release structure. Okay. Already you have seen this figure. Now if you see this table, so the first column is the zone, okay, second is the origin, third one is the moment of inertia, then limits, then bending moment in the release structure with load. M1 is bending moment due to Q1 equal to 1, and M2 is nothing but bending moment due to Q2 equal to 1. Okay. Now here we will consider first zone, that is DC. Okay. So M is nothing but bending moment in release structure with load. Okay. Now here we will consider the X, okay, in portion CD. Our first zone is DC. Okay. We are measuring X from D. We are measuring here, origin is C. Okay, this is X. Now due to this point load 40 kilonewton, the nature of bending moment, so this is our sign convention to find out the bending moment. So due to this 40 kilonewton, the nature of bending moment will be hogging, so minus. Okay, so here it is minus. So bending moment is nothing but force into distance. So what is the intensity of point load? 40, and the length is x. So minus sign, because the nature of bending moment due to this point load 40 kilonewton is nature is hogging, so minus 40 into x. Okay. Now we'll take the section. In portion CD. Okay, we are measuring this X from, we are measuring the X from D. So this total distance is X. Okay. Now here in the portion DC, there is no load, so the value of M1 will be equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll take the section here in portion CD for release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay, now this is the X, this distance is X. Okay, as there is no load, so again this M2 will be equal to 0. M2 is nothing but bending moment due to Q2 equal to 1. Okay, now we'll consider the next zone. So here the next zone is, so the next zone is C. Okay, so the next zone is C. So we'll take the section in C. So this length is equal to X because we are taking the origin as D. Okay. Now here bending moment due to this point load, the nature of bending moment will be again hogging, so minus. So the length intensity of the force is 40 into the length x, so minus 40 into x. Okay, now we'll take the moment in, we'll take the section in zone C, okay, and measure it from D point. Okay, so this is x. So in this portion, as there is no load, so here the value of bending moment will be equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll take the section in portion EC and we'll measure the x from, D. Okay. Now due to this init load Q2, the nature of bending moment will be sagging, so positive. Okay, so here we have taken it positive. Now here you have to find out this distance. Now you have to find out on this distance. Now this distance will be equal to what? X minus 2. So this distance will be nothing but this total distance x minus 2. So x minus 2, here we have taken positive because nature of bending moment is sagging. Okay. Now we'll consider the next portion. The next portion is, okay, so we'll take the next section in the next portion, that is, so the next portion is EB. We'll measure x from where? We'll measure the x from point D, because D is origin here. Okay. Now here, now due to this 40 kilonewton, again the nature of bending moment will be hogging. Okay, so minus, so the bending moment will be force into distance. So here the force is 40 and distance is x. So 40 into x minus 40 into x. Now due to this 80 kilonewton, okay, again the nature of bending moment will be hogging, so minus 80. Now here we have to find out this distance. Now you have to calculate this distance. So this distance will be equal to what? So x, the total distance x minus this distance. So x minus 4 will be this distance. Okay, so x minus 4. So minus 80 into x minus 4. Okay, so the intensity is of the point load is 80 and the length is x minus 4. Okay, if you solve this, we'll get minus 120x plus 320. Okay, now we'll take the section in the second figure and we'll measure x from D. Okay, now again in this portion there is no load, so again the value of bending moment is 0. Now we'll take the section x in portion EB of the release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay, now here, now due to this Q2, the nature of bending moment will be sagging. Okay, as it is sagging, so positive, and here you have to find out this distance. So this distance is nothing but x minus 2. So x minus 2, as the nature of bending moment is sagging. Okay, now next we'll take the consider the next zone. So the next zone, we'll take the section in the next zone, that is AB, okay, or B we can say, and we'll measure the x. We'll measure the x from, we are measuring the x from D point. Okay, now here, now due to this 40 kilonewton, due to this 40 kilonewton. Okay, so the nature of bending moment will be hogging, so minus 40. Okay, and the total distance here is x, so minus 40 into x. So next will be a, okay, we'll change the color here. Okay, no problem. So 80. Now here we have to find out, now you have to calculate this distance now. So we have to find out this distance. We have to find out this distance. So this distance will be equal to x minus 4. So 80 into x minus 4. So total distance is x minus 4. So we'll get the distance. So minus 80 x minus 4. Okay. Next we have to, okay, now next load is the UDL. Okay, now due to this UDL, the nature of bending moment will be again hogging, so minus. Now here intensity of this UDL is 20. Okay, so minus 20, and here we have to find out this length now. Okay, we'll change the color. Okay, here you have to find out this length. So this length will be equal to, so total length is x minus this length. So x minus 6 will be this length. So x minus 6. So 20 into x minus 6 into, so this distance you have to find out. So this distance is nothing but x minus 6 by 2. Okay, if you solve this, you will get this value. Okay, now we'll take the section here in portion and we'll measure this x from D point. Okay, now here, okay, now we'll take this. So due to this Q1, the nature of bending moment will be sagging. Okay, so it is plus. Now here we have to find out this distance now. So total distance is x minus this distance will give us this distance. So x minus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So x minus 6 is this length. Okay, so x minus 6, and the intensity of force is 1. So 1 into x minus 6, it is x minus 6. Okay. Now next we will take the section in portion BA and we will measure the x from D point because the origin is D. Okay. Now here this Q2 will act like this. Okay. So the nature will be sagging. So plus. Okay. Now here we have to find out this distance now. We have to calculate this distance. So this distance is nothing but what? X minus 2. Okay. So bending moment will be 1 into x minus 2. So this distance is x minus 2. So value of M2 will be x minus 2. It is plus because nature of bending moment is sag. Okay. Okay, so the next part we'll see in the next video. So thank you for watching this video.